wildest ski season I ever had began on New Year's Day high over the Mediterranean on a 747 headed for Iran, looking for powder snow in the Middle East. I was with Billy Kidd and Susie Chaffee, and our first stop was Tehran. Our assignment was to film a television documentary about Iran, and our leader of this unique trip was Detroit TV commentator Barry Zevon, who was in charge of the production. Of course, everywhere we went, we drew a sizable crowd. I don't know why. What's so special about a tall blonde standing in the streets of a Middle East capital, wearing a skin-tight powder blue fluorescent stretch suit covered with toothpaste ads? The sightseeing was over, and we settled down to business. We were looking for snow, so we headed into the rugged Alborz Mountains, a 650-mile-long range that separates the high plateau of Iran from the Caspian Sea. And at 8,500 feet, we found the ski area of Dizin. Dizin rests in the shadow of Mount Demovan, an 18,934-foot active volcano. And here, halfway around the world, in an ancient country, we found a modern ski resort with wide-open fields of powder snow. The ski area of Dizin is the newest of Iran's three major areas in the Alborz Mountains. This area was patterned after St. Moritz, where the Shah of Iran spent many of his formative years. Dizin has 3 gondolas, a double chair, 4 pommel lifts, and 2 T-bars, giving skiers a vertical rise of over 3,000 feet. Billy Kidd and Susie Chaffee take off from the 11,000-foot level on a 5-mile ski run in the Alborz Mountains of Iran, and conditions couldn't be better. Billy Kidd is the director of skiing at Steamboat, Colorado. He was America's first world champion, winning the combined title at Val Gardena in 1970, as well as the silver medal in slalom at the 1964 Olympics in Innsbruck. Susie was a former member of the 1968 United States Olympic team, and since then she has become one of the best-known women athletes in America by way of freestyle competitions and television commercials where she is known as Susie Chapstick. Halfway down the mountain at the midway station, Billy and Susie have the opportunity to meet one of the local avid skiers, the Empress of Iran, Her Majesty Farah Diba. Susie was inquisitive about the Iranian women's role in sports, while Billy suggested that they take a few runs together. It's not every day you can go skiing with a queen. On the way up, Susie discussed women's lib and probably tried to make a good deal on a used oil well. In all seriousness, the price of oil and Middle East politics were all but forgotten here in the ski slopes where the sport itself seems to be the equalizer. And Farah Diba proved to be no rank beginner, having told us earlier in a tongue-in-cheek conversation that she was originally laughed at in Austria because of her Iranian ability, then ridiculed in France because of her Austrian style, and finally criticized in Switzerland for her French-Austrian combination technique. And still, she matched Billy and Susie turn for turn. In all the years of skiing, there's one run Billy Kidd and Susie Chaffee will never forget. It's the one they took with Her Majesty Farah Diba, Queen of Persia, Empress of Iran.